All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, the greatest show on earth, Too Easy Sports Betting on Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. You've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, helps me on my channel a lot. And lastly, if you would like to join my sports betting community in Discord, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Come join, $5 measly ass dollars. Be a part of something great. Okay, so review yesterday, then we'll go over the player props for today, and then we will review the slate, go over each game, and hopefully I'll get you out of here with a bag. I like the slate a lot. I played a lot of plays. I've been taking it easy, only playing three to five plays a day with basketball, but I really like this slate. I'm playing a lot of plays. I think I got 11 or 12 plays in. I'm already locked in, so I'm gonna just show you guys everything that I have. Let's go ahead, review yesterday real quick. And we went 2-2. Jamie Jacquees Jr., that was my favorite play of the day. That cashes, but it was minus 140. That was like the freebie. Magic lost to the Raptors. I'm shocked. They had it. It was a close game. They just couldn't pull the win out. Joker with 12.5 boards. That was pretty free. I love that play as well. And then Jonas had basically no boards the whole first half and finishes with 7 to hook us. Very frustrating because it should have been a 3-win, 1-loss night, and I'd have took it. But him not getting 8 boards is just sickening. Hey, like, it's just sickening. So instead of going 3-1, up a couple units, we go 2-2, down like 0.1 of a unit. So it sucks. But it just is what it is, man. Crookeds with the straights, 2-2 is not bad. It's even day, and we'll take it. And hopefully tonight we crack for a lot of units, playing a lot of plays. All right, let's get right into the player props. Before I do that, obviously, guys, sponsored of all my videos, BetAnySports.eu. Offshore sportsbook, much better lines than you can get on FanDuel or ESPN Bet, any other recreational books. Their lines are excellent. Click my link in my video. You'll get a 30% bonus on your deposit match, basically. And when you sign up, you'll claim your reward and they'll take you here. And you can do player props, parlays. So if you're at a state where you have to use a bookie, you can only bet straights. You can't do props or parlays. Now you can. If you have to drive to a casino or drive to meet your bookie, you ain't got to do all that anymore. Just fucking go to the website. You can get assists. You can take Bradley Beal to get 8 assists. You can bet it. Like, it's just like having a recreational book. Okay, guys? Anyways, first player prop I'm on today is Jalen Williams for the Thunder, under 3.5 assists. So they're versus the Jazz. Jazz aren't great, but they do limit the assists to the power forward pretty well. On top of that, head-to-head, guys, 0, 3, 0, and 1. Last season, 92% hit rate on the under. This season, an 80% hit rate on the under. So he is coming off dropping a 5-piece in assist, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. He's pretty consistent right at 3. He has a 6, a 4, and a 5. Those are outliers. By far and large, he's 1 or 2. So I think the line is just too high, and the value we're getting, minus 110 to minus 120, is crazy. So yeah, Jalen Williams, and they're not like injured to where he's going to be getting so much time. So yeah, Jalen Williams under 3.5 assists is where I'm at. Next, James Harden. I'm sorry. What was I wanting to say? Not that they're injured. I think he's on day to day. That's what I meant to say. He's injured. So I don't think he'll get too much time. So even if he does play, they may limit him. Which takes me to my next prop, James Harden under his 31.5 points and assists. Again, the line is insanely high. Boston Celtics is basically one of the best defenses in the league, 6th and 4th in points allowed and assists allowed. Versus the shooting guard, they're 4th and 5th. They're very, very good at limiting the shooting guard. James Harden is their star, and the Clippers are beat the hell and back. Almost their whole team is injured right now. James Harden's on day to day. Maybe he plays, maybe he doesn't. So if he plays, his time is likely limited. So again, Jalen Williams, if he plays, time likely limited. If James Harden plays, time's likely limited and watch. If it's even close game or if it's even slightly a blowout, they're gonna pull him. They don't want to hurt him even more. And the Celtics know James Harden's their star. All you gotta do is lock up James Harden, and the Clippers are cooked. So I think and he's only got a 75% hit rate on the under. And head to head, he just saw him. He got 28, 16, and 23. So yeah, I love this play. One of my favorite plays tonight, James Harden under his points and assist line. Next, another one I love, Malik Monk, over 5.5 assists. So last season, he had a 40% hit rate. This season, he's got a 53%. But if you look lately, last 20, 70%, last 10, 90%, last 5, 80. So he's been on fire with this. On top of that, the Warriors, 23rd in the league, shooting guard allowing assists. So they just mid-tier overall, but versus shooting guard, they give up a ton of assists. So for me, this is a no-brainer. Head-to-head, last time we saw him, he got 12. That was recent. So this was 2024. This was last season. All these are old. Recently, he got 12 versus them. That was one of these. That was this right here. And he's just been on fire. 7, 6, 6, 6, 12, 6, 8, 9, 9. He had one off game versus the Wizards where they blew him out. I mean, shit. So he had 1-4, but I mean, my God, he's been killing this line, and I'm happy to get it at plus money for 5.5 assists. That's crazy. Next, John Collins, for the Jazz, over 13.5 points. Now, this is one where he is versus Thunder. The Thunder are the rank 1 defense in the league. And versus power forward, they are second. So I understand that this is going to be a tough matchup for John Collins. That said, guys, last season, 65% on the over. This season, 85% on the over. This motherfucker's killing this. On top of that, he's seen him 4 times. He just saw him recently in December. 21, 22, 16, and 15. He's hit it every time he saw him, 85% on the season. I understand their defense is good, but John Collins has performed versus them. He's shown this season that he's a star for the Jazz, and I can't see any reason not to take him over 13.5 with the history and the data that we have. So yeah, give me John Collins over 13.5. And the last prop I'm on that I love, Miles Bridges over 18.5 versus them Grizzlies. Guys, basically one of the worst teams in the league, points allowed to this forward. One worst team in the league, and overall they're 22nd. They don't have a great defense, and now you verse the Hornets, who are some goddamn absolute lights out shooters, and you can get them. You have a really bad defense versus a Hornets team who can shoot the ball like crazy. Miles Bridges is a small forward, man. They're 30th in the league. They average 26 versus small forward. He's getting his lines at 18.5 head to head. 27 and 25 when he's seen them in the past. Again, 62% hit rate on the over. Last 20, 75. Last 10, 90%. He's been on fire. So 18.5 to me is too low, and I'm happy to get this for a great price. Minus 110 is the best you can get it at DraftKings. I'm all over that. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead, review the slate, get into each play, talk about each game. So for the straights today, first game, you got the Pistons and the Hawks. Guys, I took the Pistons, and I'm starting to do this. I've been all over the place with basketball, just trying to find shit that works, but we starting to get some traction, and I'm starting to just take value where there's value. You have a Pistons team and a Hawks team. Can't really cap it. It could go either way, but the Pistons have been playing great ball, and the Hawks haven't. The Pistons have been on a fucking killing spree. They beating everybody, and you can get them at plus money versus the Hawks. How can I not take that? Give me the Pistons at plus money on the money line to straight up just beat them. Even if they lose, shit, oh well, we're getting plus money here on what I would say a coin flip. You got to look at these when you think it's a perfect coin flip, like, okay, either team could win. But if somebody came to you and said, look, we're going to flip this coin, and if you win, I'll give you $1.20. And if you win, if I win, you give me 80 cents. You will take that every time because it's a 50-50 chance, but you have plus money out. So you would just take it every time. That's what I'm doing with this. Pistons money line. Give it to me. Next, Timberwolves and the Mavs. I'm on a Timberwolves minus 2.5, so just beat up ass Mavs team. A lot of injuries, a lot of day-to-day. I just don't think the Mavs have been playing good ball. They've looked terrible. If it's going to come down to does Kyrie have an incredible night or not. I don't trust Kyrie. Right now, I don't trust the Mavs. They really don't look good. Timberwolves have been balling, and the Timberwolves are completely and utterly healthy. Everybody, the starters, the second string, the third string, they are a completely healthy team versus a pretty injured Mavs team. Give me the Timberwolves to win by 3. I just think, again, they're just healthy, and they're not a bad team. So Timberwolves it is for me. Suns and the Nets, I faded. I don't trust either team. Don't want to take the points. Don't want to lay the points. I do not trust either of these teams. I hate them both. Fade. Cavs and the Rockets. I laid minus 140 with the Cavs. I'm happy to just give me the juice. It's the best. It's literally the best straight up money line price we've seen for the Cavs, except for when they were versus the Celtics. So, I mean, Cavs are the best team in basketball, in my opinion. Second to maybe debatable with the Thunder, but for minus 140 versus a Rockets team who is very good. They're 28-14 on the season, but Cavs are 36-6 and look unstoppable most of the time. The only team to really even give them a match is the Thunder. I know they've had a couple weird losses, but Cavs at minus 140, I'll lay it. I'm happy to take that juice. Give me the Cavs minus 140 on the money line. They're just a better team. Jazz, and you don't have to lay that much juice. Jazz and the Thunder, guys, I faded it. I'm being dead serious. I might play the Jazz at plus 1,000. Straight up, put a unit on it to win 10 units. How can you not? I'm being dead serious. Like, I understand that the Thunder should blow them out extremely, like easily. It should just be a one-sided blowout. No one thinks the Thunder win, obviously, by the price, but 10x on my money if the underdog wins. We've seen underdogs win games. We've seen the Jazz upset. I understand their whole team's injured and there's no chance. There's like a very 10-1 chance they win, right? But shit, man, I might play it. I haven't seen a plus 1,000 before in basketball. At least not this season. Guys, you bet a unit on it. If it hits, you win 10. You could do this 10 times. Like, to me, that's just the values. It's just such a valuable bet. I mean, damn. Is it that crazy? Like, I may post in Discord that I decide to put a unit on the Jazz. Or you could put 1/10 of a unit and win a unit if it hits. Like, maybe just bet it to win a unit. You don't even have to risk a full unit. Bet 1/10 of a unit, and if it hits, you got a unit for free. Either way, I'm leaning towards it. For now, it's a fade, but I may just take the 10-1 odds. Fuck it. That's ridiculous. Any team can win any day. I might gamble. Hornets and the Grizzlies. Give me the Hornets plus 12.5. Hornets are on fucking fire. Grizzlies don't have good defense. I just talked about this in the prop with the Miles Bridges, but Hornets are healthy. Miles Bridges is hooping. He should do well versus them. LaMelo, my guy, he should do well versus them. The Hornets are some shooters, and the Grizzlies have no defense. So you have a Grizzlies team who can't really defend the three and can't really defend shots in general and has a really bad defense versus all the star positions that the Hornets have. The Hornets should come out here and just shoot the damn ball. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hornets win at plus 500. This is another one I may take on the money line straight up as well in 5X. Or bet 1/5 of a unit to win a unit, or bet 1 unit to win 5. Because the Hornets could win this game. Truthfully, but 12.5 I played as a straight, and I'm very happy with this. Way too many points. These Hornets are balling. Bucks and the Pelicans. Give me the Bucks minus 5.5. Giannis might be out. He's day-to-day. He might be limited. I don't care. I think the Bucks could win by 6 without him. Pelicans suck. Bucks are decent. Give me the Bucks minus 5.5. Not much to say. Warriors and the Kings. I took the Warriors on the money line. Warriors are 21-21. Kings are 22-20. I think these teams are completely even. The only person that's out or day-to-day questionable is Draymond. Don't care. He don't do much anyways. I think this game is a complete coin flip. And again, we're getting plus 230 to 240. So again, if somebody came to you with a coin and said, look, if you win, I give you $2. If I win, you give me $1. You play that every single time. So Warriors money line straight up. I think they can win. I think this is a coin flip, and you're going to give me plus 230 on a team that can definitely beat the Kings. Hell yeah, give it to me. In the last game of the day, Celtics Clippers. You get 10.5 points with the Clippers. I almost fell into the trap, but god damn, they are beat to death. Their whole team's injured. It's too many points. The Celtics probably cover, but I don't know. Depends on how James Harden plays, if he's playing, if he's limited. There's too many injuries, too many variables. I stayed away from it, okay? Final plays of the day, guys. Everything I locked. Pistons money line, Timberwolves minus 2.5, Cavs money line, laid the juice. John Collins over 12.5 points. Jalen Williams under 3.5 assists. Hornets plus 12.5. Miles Bridges over 18.5 points. Bucks minus 5.5. Warriors money line. Malik Monk over 5.5 assists. And James Harden under 31.5 points and assists. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag and let's crack these folks.